Hello, guys. Good evening to you all. And good day from the rest of you from other parts of the world with different time zones. So basically, yeah, um, this is a trade I fucked with today, and okay, I got a message. Someone was like, "Okay, what's up, broski? What was the thought process behind me catching this trade, and why I had so much confidence on the trade?" But trust me, sorry, excuse me. Trust me, this was actually a very easy catch. This was a very easy catch, and I'm going to break down everything how I was able to catch the trade, thought process, how I was able to firm up my joint liquidity. What I mean by my joint liquidity is how I was able to firm my targets. Why did I just targeted this level? You understand? Why did I not extend it lower or stuff like that? So first of all, let's go to daily time frame. So this is our BTC daily time frame. As you can see, for a while we've been consolidating on this range, although consolidation is on higher time frame, so we can always find our intraday, excuse me, we can always find our intraday trade opportunities at the lower time frame. You understand? So if this is supposed to be a support and resistance kind of vibe trade, do you understand? This is a solid level of resistance. As you can see, price got to this level just as it has been doing same time over here and started displacing. Now, I am not expecting price to displace all the way to maybe this low, or although it could still do that, but no, considering the fact that we were, firming, considering the fact that I was trying to firm just an intraday setup that I was just going to catch, we 1:3 or something like that. I just had to, be very specific. You understand? So it came down to, this very level here. As you can see, price was bearish. We had his initial bearish day on Tuesday. Wednesday was impulsively bearish. Thursday, something bearish, a little bit of rejection. Now, take a look at what's happened. There is an FVG that is situated here. I will basically be looking to buy from this level as well. If price comes back to the level, I'll be looking out for a bullish opportunity, because this other block here is also going to sponsor the move. So if I was hoping to buy from this level, if I was hoping that price will come down to this level for me to buy, what is the most logical thing that I should do? It means I should just sell till price gets to this level. It's just as simple as that. So what was I going to do to just catch the sell? I exercised patience and allowed price to trade above previous day's high. That is just the basic liquidity that was grabbed. Don't forget, if there is no reasonable amount of liquidity that was grabbed from the market, you probably won't see enough volatility. Do you understand? So I exercised patience. Let's get this out. Oh shit. Sorry. Okay. I placed this on the daily time frame. Sorry about that. Back to the basics. So I exercised patience and I waited for price to, trade above the opening price. Sorry, I trade above the previous day high, which was a solid level of liquidity that was just hanging there, because you can see this high here, you can see this high. These were relative equal highs. All these levels here, they were liquidities that were just been sitting pretty cool there, waiting for price to come sweep it. And lots of dudes had their entry at this level. I saw lots of traders online as usual. They had their entry somewhere here. They expected price to do something like this, and it failed them. It failed them. They all failed woefully. You understand? Now, you just have to understand how liquidity works so you can take it and add it to your arsenal for it to modify your, your outcomes, the outcomes of your trades. Now, after this, I got rated. I just basically entered immediately. I entered immediately, placed my stop loss just above here. That was it. And okay, in the process of the trade, there was lots of times it seems like, okay, it was going to reverse and all that. And while I posted this trade, I told you all in my community that I was expecting to take my profits at the new day opening price. That's opening price, that's this level. You can see this line here. And look at what price, look at how manipulative price was. Price got to the opening price, look at what it did. It started moving impulsively to come back to my entry level. Now, if I wasn't confident enough on my analysis, if I was maybe a novice or something like that, I would have probably, just out of fear stepped out from this trade. But I was like, man, whatever. I did my analysis rightly. Even if it won't end in a loss, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. And that is the mindset to have to, approach these markets on. Do you understand? At the end of the day, it's all game of probability. It could have still, this trade could have still panned out to be a loser. It still wouldn't have changed anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even if this trade reversed here, even after I posted it for you all to take, and it ended up reversing and ending in loss, it still meant absolutely nothing. It changes absolutely nothing. It still doesn't mean that, okay, we earn good what we're doing or, stuff like that. It just means that it wasn't for us today. But God was on our side and it panned out smoothly. I took a second entry somewhere here, and it all came down beautifully. Now, what is BTC on at the moment? What is BTC trying to do at the moment? Let's look at 1 hour time frame. That's something I want to open your eyes to. You can see this is a beautiful channel. This is a beautiful channel. Falling channel. The price has been respecting for a while. You can see price has been respecting the falling channel for a while. And today we had a breakout above the channel, as you can see. We had a breakout above the channel. Now, whenever you see stuff like this being built up in price, more of the time, it is a sign that an impulsive move opposite the direction of the channel is about coming into play. Do you understand? So what this basically means is, as we're having this bearish channel and we've had a successful breakout, it means an impulsive bullish move is around the corner. An impulsive bullish move is around the corner. How am I going to play around to get myself seated properly for this impulsive move right around the corner? I'm just going to exercise patience. I'll exercise patience for the price to show me turns properly more, and I will basically love to see price coming down to retest this level one more time for it to tap into the FVG. Don't forget, this is our daily FVG I talked about previously. Daily, daily FVG. Sharp. So this was the daily FVG I talked about initially. And if you look closely here, if you look closely at the structure here, it is looking as if we've had a successful switch in trend, as you can see. It's looking as if we've had a successful switch in trend. You can see this, some people, this might be a structural shift to the upside for them. This might be a confirmation that, okay, maybe BTC wants to continue moving higher from maybe this level it is at the moment or something like that. Because this here too is an order block. But look at what I did here. My TP level my TP level was placed above the other block entry level, because in case if probably price decides to, play around this other block, I wasn't gonna get hot. I just had to respect myself. Placed my TP just where I knew it was okay, very, very okay, and had high probability of just price coming down to, and the rest of the thing, I took my hands off it. Now, I'm still currently in this trade, by the way. What I told my community is my initial target was supposed to be the opening price being here. My opening price being here. But if I see how the volatility, is being pumped in the market, I might decide to hold till maybe previous day low. And this is my previous day low. Now, let's take a look at the volatility. Take a look at what price is doing. This is, to some extent, a strong bearish candle. I mean, let's get this clear. Can see, this is a bearish candle. It's a bearish candle with good momentum. The next one here is bearish candle with good momentum. So, if I have a successful breakout to this low, might be taking the rest of my TP here. And I will exercise patience. I would love to see price coming down to this level. Do you understand? But in case if it doesn't, in case if price decides not to, but I doubt so, then maybe this week here. In fact, I'd rather miss out on this trade than coming my entry from this week. I don't like it. I don't just fucking like it. But whatever. I would prefer to see price coming down to this level and giving me something as, basic and sweet as this. And I'm gonna fuck this up real bad. Sorry for the effort. Sorry, I'm not sorry. So this is the next thing I'm seeing BTC having. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. This looks good. This looks good. I mean, just take a look. This looks good. Then, man, this is a lot. Although I still have long-term basis, I still have intentions of seeing BTC coming down to this level. But that should be, I don't expect that to happen anytime soon. Maybe that should be next month. I expect that to happen maybe next month, let's say next month, because these are beautiful liquidities sitting here. You can see these lows here. Tons of liquidities are sitting here. So I'm expecting price over maybe subsequent weeks to come to find its way to this level, and maybe this might be where we will see our long-term bullish BTC expansion. So this is what I'm currently seeing and expecting from price. But now, if there is changes with my plans, I'm gonna keep you all updated. Stay safe, guys.